Well, it may have been unseasonably warm a few days this week, but don't get it wrong. Winter is coming. By the way, that's coming up on Saturday, December 21st at 4:21 a.m.
There we go.
There are the
It's
details.
on the way.
Yeah, with dropping temperatures and snowfall, it's important to get your homes ready.
Luckily, there are some steps you can take to make sure your home avoids damage in the coming months. Joining us now is Dr. Giammanco, a research meteorologist at the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety. Good morning. Thanks for being here with us this morning.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. Happy to be here.
So first of all, as you may know, winters can be rough here in Maine. What can homeowners do now to make sure their property is prepared?
Yeah, as we head out of the fall season, headed for winter, and I know it's been warm really up and down the whole East Coast. Now's a great time to start some of those things that you can do to your home to make sure you're ready to go when the bitter cold and snow and wind and all that comes along. So if we start sort of on the outside of the home, one of the big things is water, getting water away from your home, whether that's rain, freezing rain, snow, melted snow, all of it. So as we leave the fall and all those leaves come down, make sure you can get those gutters and downspouts really clean. We don't want water to sit up there and then freeze, and then we may get a freezing rain event, a snowfall event, and that water just can back up your roof system. Folks may have heard of ice dams. You may have actually dealt with one. Keeping those gutters clean and keeping away for that water as it even melts underneath snowfall to get away from your home is sort of tip number one when it comes to the roof. The next time, now's a great time also to prune any trees. Maybe you notice some limbs overhanging your roof. Ice storms, even heavy wet snows can bring those limbs down in conditions that really ordinarily wouldn't have caused any kind of other issues. So now's a great time to look at those trees that may overhang your roof and get them trimmed back. Fall's a great time to do that as we head into the winter. So those are a couple of the things dealing with the outside of your home. We can take a look at some of those inside things if you guys want to kind of dive into the inside of a home.
Absolutely. What's the most common issue you see when it comes to winter-related homes, especially what you need to do on the inside of your house?
Yeah, when it's the inside, it's mostly about keeping those pipes from freezing when bitter cold temperatures happen, or maybe end up in an ice storm situation where we also have a power outage that goes with it. So on the inside, things to do is think about making sure any of those plumbing lines that lead to exterior hose bibs, maybe you have an irrigation system, make sure those are properly drained. It's just one of those maintenance tips to do to avoid cracked pipes. But cracked pipes are one of the biggest ones. And something we may not even think about, know how to shut your water off if something bad does happen, whether that's even just a plumbing failure inside your home, or it's something as a result of bitter cold and maybe we did have some power outages. Know where your water main shutoff valve is. It could be different in a lot of places. Like my home, it's actually in my basement. I imagine a lot of folks have that in their basement. Some folks, it might be a valve by your driveway as it heads out to the main by your street. Locate that. Know if you need a special tool to be able to shut that water main off to your home if something happens inside. And then the last one is probably the easiest tip, and we recommend this for dealing with any kind of issues. Take a home inventory of all your stuff, your keepsakes, your valuables, your appliances, your electronics. Take your phone out, take a series of pictures of all those things. So should something happen and you have to file an insurance claim to cover those interior contents, you have that well documented, well saved, it's stored. It can make that process go a lot smoother.
Now, a lot of people in Maine have oil tanks, generators, and electric heaters. What safety advice do you have when it comes to using those in the winter?
That's a great one. So one, your HVAC systems, give them a start before the bitter cold gets here. One, you can identify problems that you may have just overlooked or didn't know existed as we headed through the summer into the fall. That can happen regularly, especially with some of the more modern HVAC equipment that relies on a lot of electronics. So that's one of the biggest ones. Give that HVAC, the heating system, a crank, get it going before the bitter cold arrives. So then you can know if you do have a problem, you can get it dealt with before the demand starts, right? You know, that first big cold front that drops temps way, way down. Everybody's doing the same thing, and there's going to be huge demands on folks that haven't identified some of those issues that may have cropped up over the last 12 months, right?
What impact is climate changing having on winters across the country?
Yeah, so climate is shortening the winters we see. The winter season really, and especially along the entire east coast of the United States, we see a shorter winter season. There's no denying that. But that doesn't mean cold still doesn't occur. We can have Arctic air outbreaks that still happens. And then one of the issues we do see as our climate warms, we get more moisture in the atmosphere. So when we do get big snowfall events, it can even exacerbate some of those snow totals simply because we've added more moisture to the overall environment. So while our winters have become shorter from a climate standpoint, we still can get those outbreaks of Arctic air, and then we have to deal with simply there's just more moisture in the atmosphere that can be squeezed out in the form of rain, freezing rain, and the big snowfall events.
And can you tell us more about where people can find out these tips you share with us today and the work that you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal at IBHS is to help folks get practical solutions to help reduce the chances of damage on your home for all sorts of severe weather. So folks, please check out ibhs.org. You can find all our, what we call our weather ready guides, whether it's winter weather, severe storms, you name it, we've got it there. So ibhs.org has all these tips, and all the way from the small stuff to the big stuff, even if you're thinking about, hey, I got to re-roof. What's the best roof I should put on my home? And what are some of the things that can give me a stronger home come the next storm?
Very informative discussion. However, it reminds me how many projects I have to do
know.
around my house. Man!
I know. It pays off, though. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.